everyone, Kendra here. I am on my way home. I just did like 3 hours at the gym. Once or twice a week I really like doing like a long workout. I did 2 hours of weight training and about a little over an hour on the elliptical. I freaking killed it. I did 9.5 miles in just under 59 minutes. That is my new personal best on the elliptical. Super excited about that one. I have been a little bit on the down on myself vibes the past couple days. Not bad, just a little bit. Mostly I got my period and I've been like snack crazy. Really wanted to just kind of snuggle up and eat snacks the past couple of days. So I've definitely snacked a bit more than I'd like to. And right now I'm stopping at Cumbies to get myself a half cappuccino, half decaf, little guilty pleasure after a long workout. Not too terrible. I'm just not holding on to things like I used to, like feelings or thoughts. You're supposed to just let them go. The whole idea of letting things go goes so much deeper than people realize. It's even just little minute thoughts and feelings we have a tendency to hold on to for so much longer than necessary. We're really supposed to just let it go. Let it all go. It's that holding on to things and judging it and applying our own beliefs and feelings to it that causes the problems. These things don't need to be problems. I'm also reminding myself to be easy on myself. Remember where I came from. Remember that just being sober and kicking ass every day and trying to be my best self is amazing compared to where I was. Drinking and drugs, alcohol was my issue, and I'm lucky that my big mistakes with alcohol were pretty innocent compared to where it can take people. Mine were mostly like being too sick to do things that I needed to, hungover or oversleeping, being a little wild sexually, but nothing crazy, nothing super like immoral, no like cheating, stealing, that kind of thing, or anything violent or anything like that. So it can definitely get way worse, but it's so not worth it regardless, because any kind of addiction like that, it not only it takes you out of the moment and your brain's always like, oh, I gotta get that, oh, I gotta get that, I gotta get that, so it prevents you from being in the moment here and now. Cigarettes is another one. Cigarettes is one of the worst ones because you're constantly thinking about it. Terrible. But drugs and alcohol, they over time just chip away at your self-worth and convince you to do things that you wouldn't otherwise even consider. That's like one of the worst things about them, because then you feel like shit afterwards, and your self-worth and self-love and self-esteem just go down the shitter, and you feel worse and worse and worse, and then you drink because you feel bad about yourself, and it becomes this awful vicious cycle. The faster you can step out and say, all done, the better, because you can turn it around, and it takes actually less time to turn it around than it did to get into this stuff in the first place. It's gonna feel like a while because you're having to actually address your thoughts and your feelings So you're not just covering things up and blacking out and not remembering and pushing stuff off and not dealing with it. But then you don't have the anxiety of pushing things off and having to deal with a freaking mountainous problem afterwards. Trust me, it's so worth it, and you'll get through much faster than you think. You just have to take one day at a time and focus on other things that you like. Change your perspective. Switch it to just figuring out what the benefits are of all of the things that you have going on and focus on that. The positives. There is something positive in every situation, every single one. If you can't find a positive way to look at your situation, add your situation in a summary in the comments, and I will give you a positive way to look at it. Love all you crazy, beautiful people.